Greetings everyone. In this video, I am going to introduce you the Automatic 1111 WebUI extension OpenPose Editor. With this extension, it is now much easier to generate posts to use with new famous Stable Diffusion Development ControlNet. If you don't know what is Stable Diffusion, what is ControlNet, what is Automatic 1111 WebUI, I have excellent tutorials for these. For example, you can watch this tutorial to learn how to install Automatic 1111 WebUI. In this tutorial, I have explained how to install and use ControlNet extension for Automatic 1111 WebUI. In this tutorial, I have explained what is ControlNet and how to use native scripts of ControlNet, and by using OpenPose, I will show you how you can generate this image with the help of ControlNet and OpenPose editor. Also, we are going to use an additional LoRa training to get this image. This LoRa trained model is hosted on Sweet AI. We are going to use this. Additionally, to use this LoRa model or other LoRa models, I am going to show you which extension you need to install and how to activate that extension to apply different LoRa models. One more thing that I am going to show is how to download custom upscalers and use them in your Automatic 1111 WebUI, such as that I am going to show Lollipop. And one another topic that I am going to explain is how to use ControlNet to mix two images and obtain mixed image. As you can see, this is our input image and this is our ControlNet input image and this is our mixed ControlNet output. All of the images you are seeing here is generated by AI by using the default Stable Diffusion 1.5 version. I will also explain this to you in this video. Okay, I have started my Automatic 1111 WebUI. This is my SD WebUI revision, as you can see, and these are the only commands that I have provided: Xformers and NoHalfWare. These are the extensions currently installed in my WebUI. These are the versions that I am using. So we will begin with installing the OpenPose editor. To do that, go to the available, click Load From, search Open, and you will see OpenPose editor here. Click install. After the installation has been completed, go to the installed tab, click apply and restart UI. If you get this, just refresh. If it still doesn't work, just close your command line interface and restart your web UI. After restarting the web UI, started, and now I see my OpenPose editor. The reason I have shown my extensions is that sometimes extensions are conflicting and people are getting problems. If you get errors, then you might have conflicting extensions. Also, my Xformers version is 00.16. However, this version is not supporting Dreamboot training or textual inversion training, so you need to downgrade it to 00.14, or when the version 17 is released, it will also support. In this video, I am explaining how you can downgrade your Xformers version. Okay, now let's begin with checking out OpenPose editor. You see, this is your OpenPose template, and you may wonder what each dots mean. Now I will explain to you what each dots in here means. This one is right ear, this one is right eye, this one is nose, this one is left eye, and this one is left ear. Then this is right wrist, this is right elbow, this is right shoulder, this is left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, this is right hip, this is left hip, this is right knee, and this is left knee, and this is right ankle, and this is the left ankle. Obviously, this is the chest. Now, by using this default OpenPose, let's generate an image and see what we are going to get. So I will click Send to ControlNet, and now Text to Image tab is opened and the pose is loaded into my ControlNet section. And now I will click Enable. I am not going to pick any preprocessor because currently our pose is already selected, and as a model I am going to pick OpenPose. Then I need to type my command prompt to generate the image. I have typed futuristic robot of some fantastic intricate digital drawing art station, and as a negative prompt I have used low, bad and worse, and I am using default 1.5 pruned CQPT file. So this is the image we got in the first try, and this is the OpenPose that is used. As you can see, it is keeping the pose. Now we will edit it and we will see how it will affect our rendered image. So let's return back to OpenPose editor and let's change the pose. I have slightly edited the pose, and now let's see what we are going to get. Send to ControlNet, and I am going to use the same input, and you see this is the newest OpenPose loaded in our ControlNet. Okay, as you can see, it is able to keep the pose almost as perfect as we have defined it. However, it is hard to get good quality image with this prompt and with this model. Okay, I made a try with Protogen X3.4 and the output is much better in terms of quality. So by using custom models you can get what you want. Now I will show how to use two OpenPose to generate two characters in a one image. To do that, first change the location of your drawing with selecting everything with your mouse like this, and then it will select all of the points like this and you can move it around. So I'm going to put this here, then I will click add and the other character will be added like this. Now I will also add its pose. Okay, I made the second pose like this. Now let's try how it will work. Send to the ControlNet and change your prompt like futuristic two robots. Now as you can see, we are able to generate two robots in one image with the way we want, as you can see. So what would we get without using ControlNet? Let's also try it. I will disable and I will try. And this is what we get when we don't use ControlNet. You see there aren't even two robots in the output, just one robot, and of course nothing is as we would like. It is just purely random, not even two robots, so it just ignored our two robots command. This extension can also detect poses from input images, so let's try with this input image. Open pose editor and in here detect from image, click it. After you select your image, it will download the necessary file for the first time and then it will detect the open pose like this, as you can see. So we are also able to see the matching points as I have just described. Now you can edit this pose as you want, or you can generate new images based on this pose. It is the same procedure. Send it to the ControlNet and just generate. You can also add multiple images, more than 2, 3, 4, 5 images. To do that, click reset, change the height and width as you want like this, and it will change the canvas. Then you can add multiple poses like this, and with this way you can generate as many as characters you want. So what does add background image do? When you click add background image and choose your image, it will load the image like this. Then you can also use detect from image or add, and you can match the open pose based on the background image like this. So it is pretty convenient to use. You can set it as you want, you can change it as you want, and you can also use detect from image. There is also another pose maker hosted on the Hugging Face. It is also pretty convenient. Why? Because this one provides more options such as control, drag to scale. Let me show. I am hitting control and I am dragging or dropping like this. You see it is able to scale. Alt and drag to move. You see you are able to alt and drag to move like this. We can also do this in the ControlNet extension. How? Select everything like this and then you can move it like this. There is also shift and drag. First I am hitting shift. Meanwhile I am pressing shift. I am clicking the point. You see in the left top it shows rotate. Then I am leaving, pressing the shift key, and I will be able to rotate like this. There is also space and drag to range move like this, as you can see, and other useful options that you can try. So this is really good tool to use. And once you are done with the pose, just click save. Go back to the text to image tab and load the saved image here like this. Then click enable, do not select preprocessor and select model, and it is ready to use. Now I will show you how to obtain this beautiful artwork by using ControlNet. This artwork is obtained by using anything v4.5. Then we need to download this character LoRa model. Click download. To be able to use this downloaded LoRa model, we need to install another extension. Go to the extensions, go to the available, load from, search for Kohya SS Additional Networks. Click install. After the installation has been completed, just to be sure, restart your web UI. Okay, restart has been completed. Let's refresh our extensions. Okay, we see that additional networks. This is the extension. For this extension to work, we need to put downloaded model into the SD Web UI additional networks models LoRa folder. So follow me, how am I doing it? Cut the downloaded file, go to your installation folder, go to the extensions folder, and in here go to the SD Web UI additional networks, and in here you will see models, go there, and in here you will see LoRa, and paste it there. So this is the path of the model file where we are going to put downloaded models. Then in the text to image tab you will see additional networks. In the bottom you will see refresh models. When the first time you put the model into the folder, click refresh models. Then in here you will see the downloaded model, select it. For this particular image I already have the parameters. Now I will load them. To load the parameters I will use PNG info. These are the parameters used. I will use send to text to image, and all of the parameters are loaded. In addition, I need to activate ControlNet. This is the pose used for generating this awesome image. Let me also zoom in and show you. So this is the pose that generated this image. Now let's try. This is the seed, and these are the other values. So you see they have used high-res fix resize from 512 to 1200, 1024. This is the deionizing strength. These are the sampling steps, sampling method. These are not very important. The important thing is understanding how to apply LoRa models to the base model that you are using and how to utilize OpenPose model files with ControlNet. And we got our image. I didn't get the exact same image because I have used our SGrand 4X Plus as the upscaler. However, the original author has used Lollipop upscaler. Therefore, it is not exactly same, but it is almost same. Let me show you the comparison. I will copy image, and this is the comparison. Actually, our SGrand upscaler did better job, except the hands. As you can see, the hands has 6 fingers, so that is a mistake, but the quality of our SGrand is definitely better than the quality of the Lollipop. Also, there are some other differences like the background, so it is not the same exact image, it is the same pose and almost same armor. So if I install these Lollipop, I should get the same. Now I will look for it to demonstrate also how to add different upscalers into your web UI. I have found the file of Lollipop upscaler in the upscale.wiki. I will download it. The file is downloaded. Now I will show where to put it. Cut it. Go to your Stable Diffusion installation, and inside here go to the models, and inside here this is SGrand based, so I will put it inside SGrand folder. Then you need to restart your web UI, otherwise upscaler will not appear here. Now I see the upscaler. Okay, everything is selected. Now let's retry the generate, and now we got exactly the same image, as you can see. By the way, this upscaler is taking huge time with high-res fix. Consider that. And let me show you all of the settings with scrolling down slowly like this. So currently I am showing all of the settings used for this. There is clip skip 2 and other settings are displayed like this. You can see. Okay, now time to show how to mix two images, and we are going to use ControlNet in image to image tab. First, we will pick the image that we want to use as styling, like this image. Yesterday, I have generated a lot of light images. Let me show you the prompt that I have used. So I have used cinematic light to generate images like this. And my other image is snowy oval. These are the parameters used. Snowy oval, awesome, intricate, HD, HDR, 8K, Canon high quality, low bad wars, and the used model is 1.5 Prometheus CQPT. You see the model hash is displayed here and also here. Okay, so that image, that oval image will be our ControlNet image. I will load it here. With drag and drop, you can just load it like this. Click enable. So to obtain good images, we are going to use head. So select preprocessor as head, select model as head like this. This weights and guidance strength, I found that one is working best for mixing. Now the important part that is not explained in the provided examples, the deionizing strength and the image description. In the image description, you need to use the description that you have used to generate your control net image, or the description that you can define your control net image that you are going to use. You are not defining the base image to image. And the most important part is deionizing strength. This is the part which will define our mixing success. So let me show you examples with 0.75 image to image like this, and this is our control net, and our target image will be 512 and 512. Weight and guidance strength are 1. Head resolution is 512, and that's it. Okay, this is the result we got with 75% deionizing strength. Now let me show you what kind of effect it will make when we reduce this to 60%. Okay, this is the 60% result. As you can see now, it is much more mixed than before. So this is the key point of mixing two images like this. So this is the result of 50%. As you decrease the deionizing strength, you will get more mixing like this. What happens if I make this like 90%? So we are going to get image almost as like this without any mixing. And you see this is the 90% mixing, almost no mixing actually with 90%. So the key point is that you need to try deionizing strength. Let's also try some other image backgrounds. Okay, this image and 60% we got this awesome beautiful image, a very good mixing. Or this image and with 60% we got this mixing. So you see, you can also generate multiple images to get the good ones. Like I have generated 8 images and I can pick the best one that I like. You see, each one of them is really cool actually. And the lightning effect that comes from here is applied here, as you can see. Okay, for example, with this image, we can get images like this. You see the lightning effect here is applied here, as you can see. It is pretty decent, pretty awesome. And by changing the deionizing strength, you can get the image that you want, that you like. By the way, you can also append the first image description to your image to image prompt like this, and you can slightly increase the deionizing strength like this, 70%. And now I have chosen another base model, so the oval image now is more like the used control net base image, as you can see. So the model you uses makes huge difference what kind of output you are going to get. And this is the head. I have tested all of the preprocessor and model here, and I find that head is working best for mixing images. This is all for today. If you have enjoyed, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. Please join our Discord channel. The link will be in the description and also in the comments section of the video. Also, please support us on Patreon. This is really important because the ads revenue is not great, so your support makes huge difference for me to continue, for me to do more research and prepare better videos. Hopefully see you in another video. And also the Patreon link will be in the description and in the comments section as well.